All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I begin by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kakadash. That belongs to the elders and apostles of great millstone who rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations to those elected is out there pushing, laboring, believing, listening on to this truth with whole heart sincerity. I already made a blessing. Let's be upon your houses. All right. The title and topic of this lesson is going to be, all right, on the chastening of the Lord. All right, and it's a good thing. All right, when the Lord chastises you. All right, it's a good thing when you catch hell on this side. All right, it's a good thing because that shows that you're getting tried. That shows that you're getting proved. Okay, so whenever you're getting chastised, take that. All right, take that cheerfully. If so, all right. But let's just jump straight into it. This is a Job the 5th chapter, verse 17. All right, and it reads, and also too, before I read this precept, all right, when we see the account of what happened to Job, all right, you see even after all the chastening, after all the hell, after everything that he was going through, all right, he still was being faithful. He still was serving Yahweh Shema Shai, all right, and the Lord was still dealing with him, all right. Going to show you, hey, even if you're still getting chastised, you're catching hell, whatever the case may be, all right, take that cheerfully and stay faithful and continually serve Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, you got people in this world, when they get chastised, their first the first thing that comes to their mind is to just curse the Most High. All right, it's to curse the Most High, is to, turn their back to the Lord. But no, right, the proper thing to do in the time when you're getting chastised, the time when you catch the hell, is to cleave unto the Lord even more. Okay, but nevertheless, let's get this. This is Job the 5th chapter, verse 17, and reads, behold, happy is the man who the Most High corrected, therefore despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty. All right, so hey, if the Lord chastening you, hey, be happy. All right, that's a good thing, because matter of fact, this precept also goes with that. Also, this is Hebrews 12:7. If ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? All right, so if the Lord is chastening you, all right, that means the Lord is dealing with you like a son. All right, when parents have their children, all right, what do they do when their children is, misbehaving, or what do they do, when their children is just out of order? They chastise them. All right, they don't chastise them out of hate. They don't chastise them because they don't like their children. They chastise them because they love their children. They want to see their children do better. All right, you got certain parents out there that just don't care. Right, they don't care, so they won't even give their children any type of disciplinary action. They just let them do what they do. All right, because they don't truly love them. They don't truly care what they have going on. Right, but us being chastised by the Lord shows that the Lord loves you. The Lord is dealing with you as, like the scripture says, the Lord is dealing with you as with son. Right, so that's a good thing when you see you getting chastised by Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. And when we come to serve Yahweh Shema Shai, we have to prepare for these things. When we come into this walk, when we come into this truth, it's not going to be a cakewalk. You have to expect, you have to prepare to be chastised, to catch hell, to go through these different trials and tribulations that's going to be thrown before us when you come into this walk, man. All right. And to back that up, this is Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus, the second chapter, verse 1, and it reads, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation. All right, so when you come to serve Yahweh Shema Shai, you got to prepare yourself for all the things that's going to be thrown before you, for the hell that you're going to catch, for the trial and tribulation you're going to go through, for the temptations, for the chastening. You got to prepare yourself for all these things. All right, because that's what's going to happen. All right, you're going to catch hell. You're going to go through the different hardships. But ultimately, you have to endure through that and also cleave unto Yahweh Shema Shai in the times of that. All right. And when you see that you're going through these different chastenings, all right, don't look at it as if it's a bad thing. All right. Look at it as if it's a good thing. All right. Like the scripture continue on, this reads, it says, verse 2, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. So we have to constantly endure. All right. Constantly endure in the time of a tribulation, a time of chastening. All right, verse 3, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. And I was saying that earlier, right? You have to cleave unto Yahweh Shem Shai, right? Even more than ever, especially in the time of chastening, especially in the time of, trial tribulation, time of catching hell, man. All right. Like I was saying, right? People in this world, when they're getting chastised, when they're catching hell, right? Their initial reaction is to what? Turn their back into the Lord, right? Curse the Lord, right? Forsake the Lord, right? Blame the Lord and all these different things. That's the average mindset of these people in this world, man. Right? But that is the wrong mindset. The proper mindset is when you're catching hell, when you're getting chastised, right? You gotta look at that with a spiritual eye. Right? You gotta look at that with a spiritual perspective and see that's a good thing. Right? See that the Lord loves you, so he's chastening you. All right, and cleave unto him even more than ever. Okay, because hey, that's a sign to let you know, hey, the Lord's dealing. Okay, if you're catching hell, the Lord chastening you. That's a good thing. Right? Verse 4 even backs it up also. It's like you. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. All right, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. So take it cheerfully, man. All right, don't be all bent out of shape about whatever it is, man. All right, understand that, hey, you came to serve Yahweh Shem Shai. Understand, what you signed up for. Understand what comes with serving the Lord. Understand the things that's gonna get thrown at us, the things that we're gonna have to deal with. All right, and these is all part of the walk. Okay. So if you're coming into this expecting for it to be a cakewalk, that's a terrible mindset to have. You got to expect when you come to serve the Lord that you're going to, catch hell. You're going to go through trial tribulation. You're going to have demons trying to knock you off your pivot. Demons trying to sift you out. Demons trying to get you to go off. All right. Different chastening, different hardships. These are the things to expect when you come to serve Yahweh Shem Shai, man, because we have to get put through that fire. Like it says in verse 5, I'm going to read it. For gold is tried in fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. All right, so we got to go through that fire. We have to go through that proving ground. All right, we have to prove ourselves to Yahweh Shem Shai on how bad do we want it? How bad do we want the kingdom? How bad do we want to be a part of that number to be saved out of this place? Right? How bad do we believe? Right? Really getting our faith tested. Our faith get tested in this place daily, man. Right? Your faith will be tested daily, man. All right? So that's why it's also a good thing or a good habit to have to constantly, pray. Right? Constantly put up prayers and ask for an increase in faith. Ask for an increase in endurance. Ask for an increase in the spirit. All right? And consistently cleave unto Yahweh Shem Shai. All right? Because we have to go through that fire. Right? You can't, no one's going to enter into the kingdom without going through that fire, man. You got to go through that proving ground. Right? All right? You got to go through that fire. When you look at these major athletes, these major sports, right? Football, basketball, soccer, whatever the case may be, right? A lot of time when these players win championships, they'll say they put blood, sweat, and tears. They gave their all. They were late nights, early morning practices, this, that, and the third, and they were going through that fire, man. Right? So the same thing. You got the practices, you got the tryouts to make the team. You got who gets cut, who doesn't get cut, making the team, going to play other teams, getting to the championship and winning the championship. Right? They going through that fire. So that's the same thing. You look at that the same way when you come to serve Yahweh Shem Shai. Right? You gotta go through that fire. You got the trials. You got the, who gets cut. You got people that fell out the truth. Who's gonna stay all the way in there? Who's gonna get to the championship game and win it? All right, and that championship game and winning is ultimately getting, beamed up onto those chariots. And Lord willing, us that is, believing on this truth with heart and sincerity, that's going through the chastening, that's enduring, that's cleaving unto Yahweh Shem Shai, right, and doing everything to be possible that we could possibly do to be found pleasing in the sight of Yahweh Shem Shai, is a part of that number to be saved out of this place before the utter destruction comes and fall upon it. All right, so we have to go through that fire. All right, we have to constantly cleave unto Yahweh Shem Shai. We have to have the proper mindset when it comes to coming into this truth and serving Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, prepare for the hardships of chastening. All right, and all the chastening, if you get it, all right, when you get it, look at it as if it's a good thing. Because like I read earlier, the scripture said, the Lord chastening you as sons. All right, so the Lord loves you. He's dealing with you, man. All right, that's a good thing if you get chastised. That's a good thing if you catch a hell when you come into this truth, man. All right. Let me get verse so like yeah, just read verse 5, verse 6, and it reads, "Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him." Right. So we have to believe in Yahweh Shem Shai and trust in Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Even in the time of adversity, even in the time of chastening, right? Even in the time of when you catching hell, going through your hardships, trials, tribulations, man. Right? Going through that fire. You have to trust in Yahweh Shem Shai. Right? Like the scripture says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart. Matter of fact, let me grab that just for edification's sake. Right? Because it's important to make sure you have trust in the Lord. Okay? This is Proverbs, the 3rd chapter, verse 5. So like, yeah. This is Proverbs, the 3rd chapter, verse 5, and it reads, "Trust in the Lord with all thy heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths." Right? So we have to trust in Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Right? Trust the process. You know, that's a saying that they have. Trust the process, man. Trust everything, man. Trust the Lord. Don't doubt. All right? Because ultimately, you know, we was going over this in class yesterday, right? Everything that's written in the scriptures is faithful and true, man. Right? The Lord basically had a contractual agreement, all right, with the planet Earth, man, and especially with the nation of Yasharala, man. All right, so all the things that is written in the scriptures is faithful and true, and is going to come to pass, man. All right, Lord willing, we are a part of that number to be saved out of this place. So when the chastening come, take it cheerfully. Look at it as if it's a good thing, man. All right, and cleave into Yahweh Shem Shai in the time of those trial and tribulation, of the time of chastening and so forth. All right, but you know, I'm gonna wrap it up with that. Lord willing, the source edify unto the elect of Israel. With that being said, I'll give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Hakodash, that belongs to the elders and apostles of great and most and well. Peace, blessings, citations to the electors out there pushing, laboring, believing, and listening to his truth with heart sincerity. Until next time, shalom, and above all, Kwam Yasharallah, shalom.